Good evening, Boat Club. It's Tuesday, November the 22nd. I'm a little bit overdue for an update briefing for you guys. It is the week of Thanksgiving. I'm going to brief you about the Turkey Day festivities. But first, something very important in case some of you may not know. Last week we lost a very important member of the boat club and member of our community, Mike Wood. Mike Wood passed away last week. He is a long-term contributing, giving member to this club, and a lot of people here love that guy, and it's going to be a pretty big loss for us. I don't have any details about what may or may be planned for this. I do know, I'm already talking to the staff. You know, we have a couple of locations in the bar where we're putting markers for some of our fallen members from the past. So I'm working on a marker for Mike at the bar. And I think there needs to be a Mike Wood cocktail. So we're probably going to do a couple of things just and to keep him fresh in our mind. We ain't gonna forget him by any means, so sorry to pass along that news. And Maria is going to be back in action, I'm sure, pretty soon. I heard she was on the property yesterday watering the plants, so our hearts are with you, Maria, and we love you guys, and we hope the best outcome from that bad situation. Let's talk briefly about the board of directors, the elections, and the participation, and all the things that went down in my absence. I heard that it went really, really well. So first of all, thank you, Mike and Heather, for being the chairpersons for the elections. Basically, they didn't have a script. I handed it to them and said, here, figure it out, and I think they figured it out. So thank you very much for that, and all those who participated with the vote counting. Thank you, Brian Nisnik. I heard that the event went very smooth and was really well done. Also, Kevin Witherall, of course, he was contributing for the first round of nominations and things of that nature. Some of these guys that have been around for a long time provide really value, not just guys, by the way. Also Sonia Chandler, for example, because some of us don't know the rules and we don't exactly know everything, because there's a lot. There are bylaws, there are things that have to be done in a certain way. So we have this core knowledge and people who've been around for a long time. So we depend on you guys. So thank you, everyone who participated. And most importantly, congratulations to the new board of directors for 2023. And thank you, folks, for voting and providing me and the officers with the continuing officers with a board of really strong contributing individuals. I already sense it's going to be very productive. I'm really pumped. Now, I'm pretty much off work on my day job now until 2023. So my focus is now turning to the boat club, and I'm getting a head start. We already have budget done for 2023. We have our 5 primary objectives, and so I'm already going to be populating the strategies and tactics for those objectives for next year. So it's going to be quite productive. There will be another video that's just specifically deep diving or covering more completely those 5 strategies and what we want to accomplish for next year, what I think we want to accomplish for next year. Now, for the new board members and people who haven't really done this before, the installation dinner will be on January 21. So this will be when you're officially inducted. It's a fair amount of pageantry. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun if you've never done it. So that'll be your first gig. There is, I think, there will be a board meeting prior to that, your first official board member meeting as a board member, if I said that right. There will be, of course, a board meeting in December, so the new board members, I would encourage you to come to that and participate. So that's it for the board of directors and the elections. A couple of housekeeping items. I have ordered new tumblers. So these are, this is my one. You see it's yellowed and mostly tore up, but they are ordered. They do come from China, and they messed up the logo on the proof, so I'm having them redo that. I don't know when they're going to be here, but hopefully soon, so because people are asking about that. We do need a deckhand or two. If anyone has I don't know, college-age student, maybe high school, I don't know, we need new deckhands. Our previous deckhand, some of you guys met Tyler, miss him, right?
He said he wasn't needed.
Well, he's now writing the news for Fox, so he got some other super fancy job, I guess, and so now he's too busy, and we don't have Tyler anymore, so I need replacement. So if you got some young folks that want to come help, it's part-time, we'll pay them. It's a paying job. Also, if what we could use right now is a lawyer. If any member is a lawyer and can help us with something, I don't know if you guys know Waste Management. They are misbehaving very badly, and I just need a letter, because the lady that I'm dealing with on the phone is not listening to me. So I need a deckhands, I need a lawyer. Shout out to, so there was an event, I guess it was a celebration of life when I was out of town. Greg Adams, I think, chaired that thing. There's new lights out on the new concrete. The new concrete looks really great once they strung up some lights. So I think there's new stuff being contributed and some work being done out there. So thank you, Greg Adams, and all you guys that are showing up and kind of doing stuff. All that stuff adds up, and it's very helpful. The last one housekeeping note that I see here, something about tablecloths. We do have tablecloths. They're all really, really well organized in the container by color, and they're in bins, and you can use them. But if you use them, there's a washing machine and a drying machine now. Wash them, dry them, fold them, and store them. Very simple. So that's the request from Sergeant at Arms. Use it, but wash it, fold it, store it. So Thanksgiving Day, we are doing a potluck here. Turns out I'm not going to the river, so I will be here participating for the Thanksgiving Day. I don't have a lot of details about time and all that goes in on that, so I would encourage you just to go to the calendar. Paula Galetta is chairing that event, as far as I know. So all those details are available. So I encourage you to go get the information correct, because I would probably be lying to you at this point. That's all I have. I'm going to run a video shot today in the parking lot regarding the boatyard. And that's it. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. My favorite time of year. Look, I have my cardigan sweater on, so I'm ready. It's getting cold. So we have Christmas parties galore. There's going to be ugly sweater contests. There's a parade. We're starting to work on the parade. We have a couple of people volunteering to get an early start on that. So that's December 10. Put it on your calendar and participate, because that's pretty fun going right through PB. That's all I got, people. Love you guys, and we'll see you down at the club. Just a quick update from the boatyard. I just got a briefing from Jim Dutton, our past Commodore and doer extraordinaire. We're sort of in between cleanup days, right? Cleanup events. We haven't had one for a while. We need to get one on the calendar. But the weeds and the debris got pretty bad. We're starting to get pretty bad behind the boat. So he came down today with some labor and cleaned the entire main row in the back. I mean, there's a lot of cans and just some crap and debris and so on. So that's been cleaned up. So two things. One is, when you're down here next at your boat, if you're a boat owner, just come with an extra 20 minutes if it's required. If it's going to take 20 minutes, clean up around your area. And because nobody has really done that for a while, nobody's really been policing. So if you could do us a favor, police your space, get that cleaned up. The other thing is, he reported he found at least 2 5-gallon containers with some sort of petroleum in them. This is a big no-no. The city will ding us on this stuff. And I don't have time today to go back there. He said there's one back there and there's like another one over there, to find out who it is and make a big stink about it. But you guys, if you know you can't do that. Don't do that. Go get that stuff out of your spot, because we'll get in trouble for that. And we don't want to be in trouble with the city at all, especially right now. That's the update from the boatyard. It's looking pretty good around here.